What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to a Buy Me a Coffee request. This was brought to us by my sis Yulita, who was kind enough to request more NF. The song is called Gone, and it looks like it's featuring Julia Michaels, who I've never heard of, honestly, but first time for everything. I can't wait to hear her, I'm sure, beautiful voice. Taking a look at the description here, uploaded 3 years ago, 477,000 views, and it's just a fan lyric YouTube page. Crazy. Not too much information in the description. Some links to follow NF. That's good. So I suppose check out the description. Make sure to click on all the links to support NF, support independent artists. Can't wait to dive in. This is how we'll do it, guys. We'll go ahead and watch this video once together. I will pause twice to give you my thoughts and commentary in real time as it comes to me. I did pull up the lyrics as I usually do with NF. I will be interpreting these lyrics as I go. Can't wait to dive in. Occasionally, you might see me looking down to take some notes. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking notes, not sitting here playing on my phone. Can't wait to dive in. So, without further ado, once again, we're going to dive right in, put this headset on. I give you NF, Julia Michaels. The song is called Gone. Here we go.
Always saw my glasses half empty, was never full. You were always passive, and I was irresponsible. Didn't have a chance, but we were scared to let things go. Young in love, broken hearts, holding on to our false hope. Had your whole life planned out. I had no clue who I was. Gave it all we had, but guess our all wasn't enough. Wonder where you're at now. Did you ever find the one? Hope you're out there somewhere happy. Sometimes I think of you. Yeah, and it makes me sad. Yeah, the way you left. But I'm glad you did. It was for the best.
No.
I pray someday you find yourself somehow, some way with someone else. Don't wait, it's too late to keep holding on. I'm already gone.
All right. Okay, actually kind of cool of a lyric video here. I'm not used to these lyric videos from these YouTube fan lyric sites actually have some animation and movement to them. Interesting. So here is my first pause. We went through verse 1 and the chorus. Right after the first chorus, that beat dropped. Can't wait to hear that. I am going to go back 10 seconds just so that we can flow back into that. Verse 1. Always saw my glass as half empty. Okay. Young, in love, broken hearts holding on to our false hope. NF looking back, maybe on a relationship that was struggling from the get-go, from the beginning. It seems like both people care about each other. You know, it also seems like they were both emotionally immature, carrying some baggage already. I'm already visualizing these black balloons. And yet trying to force something that maybe wasn't truly working. And then the chorus comes in, I pray someday you find yourself, because I'm already gone. I'm already gone. That's kind of bittersweet, isn't it? So instead of wishing for reconciliation, NF wishes the other person, you know, happiness and healing. That's nice. But he also accepts that the relationship is done. It's over. And understands that moving on is probably the healthiest and the best choice for the both of them. So, there's some awareness here. That's good. If we want to talk instrumentals, of course, every time I heard that piano, I am a little biased. I am a little biased. I love piano. But every time I heard that piano, man, it just made me smile. I love the deep chords, all of the chords that NF implements into his songs. They're just so perfect every time. That being said, that was only the first pause of two. I haven't heard Julia just yet. I'm assuming she's about to come in, maybe. Maybe she'll take verse two, give us a little singing. I don't know. What if she's a rapper? Hmm. All to say, I already went back, right? Yeah, let me go back a little bit more. Let's hear a little bit more. I'll try and keep paying attention to the lyrics while focusing on the instrumentation, which is my favorite. Very curious to hear Julia's voice. Let's go.
With someone else, don't wait, it's too late to keep holding on. I'm already gone.
What? What?
Chill factor acquired.
Did not see
I
that
could blame us
coming.
breaking up on being too young and being too dumb, on being too caught up on past traumas. But the
Okay.
truth is we just weren't right. We planned our whole life when we both knew we should have just ended on the first night. And I know if I would have stayed with you, I would have been down on luck and done with love and done too much to make you stay. Second guessing and resenting all the love I could have gave to someone else. Got carpal tunnel from holding on to what we once felt. I'm happy for you, I am. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I am. And once in
what
a
a
while,
voice.
it's true. I think about you too. Yeah, I do. I think about you too.
I got chills. I quite
Chill
literally
factor
have
acquired.
chills. What a way. Stop it. Chills to arrange that song. I didn't expect that back and forth between the intense sound effects of the music, between this beautiful little piano melody and then intense sound effects from the music and then back to sweet little piano. It's like both of them, maybe. I don't know. But we did just go over verse 2 and 3 real quick. Let's go ahead and go over it. We planned a whole life. We should have just ended it on the first night. Oh no. Brutally honest, NF admits that they ignored, or actually, it was Julia singing at this point, right? Admits that they ignored the obvious signs. Maybe they weren't compatible, but they just so wanted this relationship to work. Maybe looking back, they realized that they were trying to build a future on a broken foundation. Or just a foundation in general that just wasn't really solid to begin with. Verse 3 comes in, I would have been down on luck and done with love, holding on to what we once felt. A little bit more reflection here on how staying together would have likely led to resentment, maybe some unhappiness. You know, sometimes love alone is just not enough, and continue to hold on to something that's broken can prevent both parties, both people from finding what they truly need. And I think that's where we left off lyrically. This song, the way that it is arranged, I loved that little bit with the back and forth. That was really cool. That caught me off guard. I did not expect that. I think between going back and forth those two parts, obviously the piano is where I just went like this because it's so sweet. It's such a contradicting sound to that intensity that we heard. And then it's just so sweet, so sweet. Really, really cool. Her voice is very, very beautiful. I love how sweet her voice is. It matches that piano that I was just describing. So very, very cool. Let me go back. I am curious to know what the bridge is going to do if I were to guess, or what I would like. is for the both of them to sing together, maybe some harmonizing. Although maybe if I think about the lyrics, maybe it's not appropriate because I'm pretty sure the song is saying I'm gone. Maybe together harmonizing isn't the best thing, but it would be nice to hear if that's not what the lyrics were. Uh, Pretty much trying to run away from, not staying together, like literally the opposite. But let's see what happens. We'll play it out until the end. That was my second and final pause. Here we go.
Yeah, I do. I think about you too. Yeah, and it makes me sad.
They're together, not harmony, but unison.
Yeah.
The way you left.
Okay, I'm happy they're singing together.
But I'm glad you did. It was for the best. Yeah. I pray that someday you find yourself somehow, some way, with someone else. Don't wait, it's too late to keep holding on. Yeah, yeah. I'm already gone.
That was chill. My goodness, I get it.
I'm already gone.
Oh, and ended on the beautiful piano notes. That's a good one, Yulita. That was a good one. Especially towards the end there, an incredible amount of just overwhelming chills. Let's go ahead real quickly and go over the final lyrics, which is the bridge, the outro here. The bridge says, I'm happy for you. I think about you too. So the bridge reveals that he still thinks about this person and, still feels sadness about how things might have ended. But it doesn't sound like regret. It's nostalgia, if anything. It's appreciation for what they shared, even though he understands that ending it was the right decision. What an interesting song. The outro, don't wait. It's too late to keep holding on. I'm already gone. More acceptance. It doesn't sound angry. It doesn't sound bitter. It doesn't sound like he's looking back with resentment. It's just simply acknowledgement. There's acknowledgement that some relationships are meant to teach lessons rather than last forever. So if I were to summarize the song, Gone is definitely a mature reflection on how a relationship ended because these two people simply weren't right for each other, despite loving each other. I think they did. They just weren't right for each other. NF and Julia Michaels explore the painful realization that sometimes letting go is the most loving thing you can do. And true healing comes from accepting the past and wishing the best for someone you've moved on from, maybe. No resentment, no anger. I wish you the best. It didn't work out. Very mature. A lot of relationships aren't like that. There's usually a lot more drama involved. So this was refreshing to read these lyrics. Oh my gosh. Obviously my favorite part in this song, the piano. The chills I got,
acquired.
By the way, especially towards the end there. I wanted them to sing together, but then looking at the lyrics, I read into it too much and I was like, oh, maybe they're not going to be together. They sang together and it was incredible. It wasn't quite harmonizing like I predicted. It was more in unison, and still, she was a whole octave above him, and their voices just melded together. It was beautiful, a beautiful combination, a beautiful collaboration. Loved their voices, loved the lyrics, loved the message. Another interesting part of the song was the aggressive sound effects with the really sweet piano. Aggressive, sweet, aggressive, sweet, aggressive, sweet. That was a nice contradicting way of going back and forth that really surprised me. I didn't see that coming. In fact, I'd like to listen to the whole song nonstop just to hear that flow, which I'm probably going to do by myself now because that was incredible. Thank you so very much to another banger from my sis Yulitha. Thank you guys so very much for watching. What was your favorite part of this song? Let me know in the comments section down below. I quite literally check my comments every single night. If you'd like to have a conversation, that's where I will be. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.